Crimea has become a major bone of contention in the peace deal between Russia and Ukraine, which is being brokered by USA under Trump. If you look at the Crimean issue, Crimea is a region which is a small island in the Black Sea region. And Crimea has historically been occupied by the Russian population. It means that by ethnicity, by language, by culture, the residents of Crimea are Russians. And Crimea has been strategically a very important region for the Russian Empire even in the medieval ages. Primarily because Crimea hosts a very important port town which is called as Sevastopol. And this Sevastopol port town is the only port town which is the all-weather port of Russia. Despite of its large territorial extent, Russia doesn't have any all-weather port except for Sevastopol. And if you look at it, Russian control over Sevastopol gives its access to the Black Sea region, and through the Black Sea region, it can keep its influence on the countries which are present in the Eastern European region. Because of which reason only, the Russian Empire fought numerous wars against Britain and France in order to control the region of Crimea, of which the Crimean War of 1856 is the most prominent one. Then apart from that, Crimea was also part of the Russian Empire during the Russian Revolution. Then later, when USSR was formed, it was under the control of Russian province itself. But in the 1916, Nikita Khrushchev, the premier of USSR, transferred the region of Crimea to Ukraine. The reason is because by then Ukraine was part of the Russian Empire for 300 years, and as a sign of goodwill they transferred the province to Ukraine. And when USSR got disintegrated also in 1991, Crimea remained under the control of Ukraine. And because of the Crimean or Ukrainian control over Crimea, what happened is Russia has lost control over a very important all-weather port. But even then the Russians never, in fact, claimed the territory till 2014. And the year 2014 is primarily very, very significant because in the year 2014, Viktor Yanukovych, who was the president of Ukraine, who was a pro-Russian supporter, he was overthrown in democratic protests of Ukraine. And post 2014, Ukraine started taking or tilting towards the Western allies. Because of which reason, in the year 2014, the Russian government has occupied Crimea and it immediately conducted a referendum there, and Russia claimed that nearly 97% of the population, they have accepted the Russian position. But the main problem here is, today, after the Russia-Ukraine war, Russia has occupied more territories in Ukraine, particularly the eastern part of Ukraine, which is dominated by the Russians. And today, when the Americans are trying to broker a peace between Russia and Ukraine, Russia is stating that we will accept the peace deal only if Ukraine is going to accept Crimea as an integral part of Russia, for which Zelensky is not accepting, primarily because no nation is going to outrightly accept losing the national territory. Because of which reason, this has become a major hindrance in the process of the peace deal. But Donald Trump is threatening Ukraine, saying that they are going to withdraw from the war if Zelensky doesn't accept the peace treaty or the peace deal which is being brokered by him. So let's wait and see what is going to happen, whether Ukraine is going to relent and accept Crimea as an integral part of Russia, or will the Donald Trump administration withdraw from the peace deal, or the war is going to continue in between Ukraine and Russia. We have to wait and see.